Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the Ford Field House for the second half of our doubleheader as Kellogg Community College's Bruins take on your Raiders. Let's meet the starters and the coaches for both teams. First for the Bruins, number 0, Anthony Irving. Number 1, Marcus Schindler. 15, Damian Green Richardson. 20, Kevin Roberts. 24, William Owens. Head coach, Steve Ripprock. Assistants, Julius Haley, Lee Gardner. Now, ladies and gentlemen, your GRCC Raiders. Number 1, Ty Thomas. 3, E.J. Bowman. Number 10, Gaten Buxlow. 33, Matt Richards. 55, Zeke Jackson. Head coach Joe Fox. Assistants McQuavian Stuckey, Bennett Center, Carter Thomas. Let's play basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome to the GRCC Sports Network as we get set for Game 2 of this men's-women's doubleheader. Here's the GRCC Raiders take on the KCC Bruins in the men's edition. Jackson Hayden with you. Pleasure to bring you GRCC basketball all season long. 20 minutes up on the clock. Matt Richards getting ready to tip it off for the Raiders. On the flip side, it's Green Richardson. And the Bruins will win the opening tip here tonight. A powerhouse matchup, if you're looking at overall rankings-wise, as that pop shot is no good and it falls short. The kick out, straightaway 3, dials it in from long distance. And the Bruins have a 3-0 lead here to open up the game. First points coming off a second chance try for Kellogg Community College. E.J. Bauman out there on part of the starting rotation for the Raiders. Nice drive to the rack, but he misses underneath. Going quickly now, Schindler kicks it out for 3. Actually, they'll pass up on it. The drive, the push in, getting really physical, the no-look pass. Here's another deep 3. That misses off the right. Richards with a nice rebound. It's great to have Richards back in this lineup. Thomas kicks it out. 3 from Muxlow, no. Raiders trying to respond in a quick way, and they've missed both of their opportunities. Owens, at the top of the key, they drive, pulls up, free throw line, falls short. Air balls. Crowd giving them some havoc here. Tyron Thomas can do it all. Thomas can shoot greatly from 3. He can also shoot and drive into the hoop. His frame allows him to be the best of both worlds, really, as the guard for the Raiders. Has had such a good season for GRCC. And what is his second season with the Raiders? Thomas, typically see him in a lot. Good cut, Thomas to the rack. It's rejected by Owens. In transition go the Bruins. Schindler, no! Trying to grab a second chance try, they kick it out. Passes up on the straightaway 3, trying to Euro his way through. It rims in, 5-0. And it's 2 off the clock here in the opening half of play. E.J. Bauman, another big lethal shooter for the Raiders. Jackson with the drive. Jackson trying to go under. It's swatted out. Murphy will go down the floor, one-on-one. Murphy can't finish at the rack. Throws his hands up in the air, says why. Here's Bauman. And it can't get it to go. It's been a fast-paced game to open up this ball game. Murphy takes a 3. Murphy can't connect. 5-0, under 17 and a half to play in this fast-paced open. Muxlow was one of the top 3-point shooters in the country a year ago. It looks like it's going to be a push called on Marvin Schindler. 17-13, 5-0 lead for KCC. Saw a similar start to the women's game earlier today. As GRCC's offense in that women's game was off to a very cold start up until the final 90 seconds of the first half. No fouls called. Tyron Thomas throwing his hands up saying, hey, where is anything being called? Whether it's a reach in or grab, anything. He didn't get anything there. But you know what, that's okay. We like physical basketball here. And this is the way that brand of basketball GRC likes to play. Step back three. No good as it rolls out. 3 minutes off the clock. It's a 5-0 lead for the Bruins. Trying to keep it Bruin here in this first half. Bauman doing enough to disrupt any sort of momentum being had here. 16:46 to play here in half number 1. Bruins off to a good start. Raiders just haven't been able to get anything to drop. They kick it out, passes up, the drive, dish out, the drive again. They kick it out to the other side of the floor. They're doing a lot of driving and kicking out here as a part of their offensive game plan. The pull up. Jumper is no good. That's been a big part of their game plan, is Schindler is going to pull it or slow it down. Schindler with the flip. A lot of action and a lot of fast pace. Very strong, finds a lane. The drive is good. Make it a 7-point lead for KCC. Raiders still without a bucket here in the first 4 minutes. Jackson kicks it out. Keel drives, other side, Thomas for three, yes! 7-3, the first basket of the night belongs to Tyron Thomas. Under 15 media timeout coming up here at the next break. 15:30 to play. Trying to look for some space. Murphy dishes out, straightaway three, converts! You call, he responds. It's 10-3, KCC. Jackson with the drive, he gets tripped up, ball loose on the floor, ball's popped. Anybody's ball, and it's Schindler to the rack. It's good, and the foul. We'll head to the line with a chance to make it a 10-point lead. And we get our media timeout, 15:01 to play here in half number 1. It's 12-3, KCC on top. We'll be right back on the GRCC Sports Network. Welcome back here on the GRCC Sports Network. His first free throw attempt is pure. It's 13-3, under 15 to go. Getting our first look at Jared Demhoff here tonight as the Raiders looking for some sort of spark offensively. Step back, 2 ball, no good. Richards with the offensive rebound. The hook shot falls. 13-5 we go. Schindler. And the shot's rejected. Raiders on the move. Kicks it out. Demhoff passes up. Richards at the top of the key. Feeds it inside. Pitch. It's stolen away. Anthony Murphy with a little hesitation through traffic, and he converts with it. Back to a 10-point lead. 14 left on the clock here in the first half. Rico McFadden out on the floor for the first time tonight. Bit of a spark plug for the Raiders. McFadden can do it all as well. Richards again. But really, this GRCC team is filled with a lot of guys that can do it all. It feels like a lot of utility, versatile type of players that Joe Fox likes to find for his team. And he's also got some of those guys that are good for either one side brand of the ball. Ooh, breaks his ankles momentarily, finds himself for wide open. A little too low on that shot attempt. Zach Carlson up the floor. Carlson trying to repay the favor. It's stolen away. Carlson, no match for William Owens. Here's a 3. Might have got a hand on it. Doesn't matter, it missed. Looking for the push called. Richards on the floor. KCC's going to retain possession here. Raiders trying to go on a run here to come back into this game. Down 8, 13:04 to play. But so far, it's 6 points for Murphy and Schindler. A very quick 4 rebounds for Murphy as well. Nice inbound pass, hopping his way through. The pop shot, no. Chance to cut down this deficit even further. Bauman down the floor, coast to coast. McFadden passes up on a brief second. He had a chance to shoot that 3. From the logo, McFadden losing it, needing to tiptoe. Richards finds some space, and it's good again. Richards with 6 points. All in the last 3 attempts. 15-9. Looking for another defensive stop. Schindler kicks it out, straightaway 3, dials it in from long distance, 18-9. Just when the Raiders were starting to find some momentum. Looking to continue, though, their offensive success. Bauman finds himself open, can't finish at the hoop. Schindler pulls up, free throw, yes! Largest lead of the night for the Bruins. Nice showing from the Bruins crowd here tonight. Was coming from Battle Creek, about an hour and a half drive or so. Demhoff spinning. Great use of his lengthy legs to find the bucket. Falls to the ground, trying to hold it. It's stolen away. Demhoff down the floor. The Euro, the floater is good. Demhoff doing a nice job of making the Bruins pay for it. Raiders still showing. KCC has yet to sub any players, and as I say that too, getting ready to check in. 11:09 to play till halftime. It's 20-13, Bruins on top. We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. You're watching the GRCC Sports Network. Welcome back here on the GRCC Sports Network. 11:09 to play here in this first half. It's a 20-13 lead for the Bruins, but the Raiders maybe find a little bit of groove offensively. They have starting to find more of a grasp, only allowing 4 points. Demhoff gets fouled during the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line for 2. This is a GRCC team. It is a pretty good team in terms of, well, really almost every category. Top 10 in a lot of different things in the MCCAA. That, one of them being the free throw percentage shooting. Shoot 70% as a team, which is best for 7th in the MCCAA. Demhoff's second attempt is pure, 20-14. And down to just a touchdown lead for the Bruins. So Nicholas Downs out on the floor for the first time tonight. Seen some substitutions here early. He is fouled in the shooting motion. Murphy will head to the line for 2. Not happy with himself after that miss. Murphy with averaging a double-double per game. 19 points per game, as well as 10.2 rebounds a game. Murphy. 65% free throw shooting player. As their lead is back up to 8. The Raiders defense needing to lock in here. Bauman with the flip handoff to Keel. Keel finds himself open. Can't connect. Richards ripping away from it. Ball. That's something you don't see a whole lot of from Richards. Here's the 3. Rolls out. And Richards with the rebound. Looks like a foul called. 22-14, 10:24 to play here in the first half.
Now number 0, Murphy, the Rose, second team foul fourth. Now in number 24, William Owens for HCC.
This defense has been clamped tight here for the Bruins tonight. Needs to start. Demhoff, extra pass to Richards. Richards gets it rejected midair. Last touched, KCC. .03, 22-14. Raiders led by fifth-year head coach Joe Fox. As his team off to one of the better starts this season of his career. And an interesting choice there by Nate Keel not to just pop that from mid-range. Here's a 3, clanks off the left. And just an arm pass down the floor. Keel comes away with it. Keel fouled, and we'll head to the line for 2. Man, what an athletic play there by Nate Keel to just jump up for that ball. Almost like a go-get-you ball from in football, where they just kind of toss it up and hope for somebody to come down with it. So Keel sinks his first. This next free throw, if it's made, will cut it down to just a 6-point deficit for the Raiders. And he does. Keel has been unstoppable as of late, playing some crazy good basketball as of late. Keel right now has been getting double-digit points pretty much on the regular. Down the floor, Keel, the Euro is rejected. And the block's starting to add up right now for the Bruins. It's been a nice little defensive affair. The drive baseline is good off the glass. But Nate Keel had a 20-point game versus NCMC. 26 against Mott CC. Under 9 to play. Schindler with a nice move. Can't make the basket, ball is loose. Last touched by GRCC. William Owens with a nice spin move. The layup is good. Back to a 10-point lead now for Kellogg. Jackson kicks it out. Demhoff, an extra pass. Thomas now to the hoop. He's fouled. That was just some great heads-up awareness by this offense. Again, one thing you can count on for both the men's and women's team for GRCC is how fundamentally sound the Raiders play. And you could just tell by that with the way they pass it, the way they look, and find these open looks. As Thomas misses one, but they play as a unit. And yes, they're down now, but I'd expect this game to pull within one possession, at least at some point in this game. The arm pass out front, it's rejected. Demhoff, ball loose. Thomas comes away with it. To Demhoff, ball loose again. Ball still loose. Kellogg comes away with it. Truly, truly finding every player on the floor there. Kellogg has had the ball a ton here in this first half. The Raiders have shown glimpses of what they can do on defense. They just haven't made it consistent. Nice jump pass, and it's just naturally rejected by McFadden, or excuse me, Jackson. Jump ball possession arrow, GRCC. So we'll get an immediate timeout. 7:34 to play here in the first half. 26-16 is our score here on the GRCC Sports Network. (26-16), 7:30 to play here in the first half. First trip down the floor, no good. Second chance is better. Zeke Jackson. Post, no good. So now a chance to make up some ground here for the Raiders on this possession. Bauman has been quiet tonight offensively. Swings it across court. Jackson with the drive. Jackson is fouled. Had Muxlow open on the wing. That wouldn't have been a bad option either. Muxlow was top 50 in the country in three-point shooting a year ago. Muxlow typically finding his time in between the starting lineup as well as the bench. The free throws have been weak here tonight, though, for the Raiders. 3, 4, 7 tonight. The offense has been shooting south of 30% as well. So he goes 1 for 2, 26-19 is our score. Looking for another defensive stop. And it's kept in bounds. Bauman, the Euro, the layup, and he is fouled. So going to the line for 2. 6:37 remaining. Bauman looking for his first basket of the night as he misses his first.
Now in the corner, the Bruins #1, Martin Schindler. Replacing #5, Barrett.
And he finally gets a basket to go. Getting E.J. Bauman cooking here at this point in the game would be pivotal in a Raiders comeback. They are just down 6 with 6.5 to go. Doing all the work. Schindler passing it out. Downs with the drive. Downs off the glass. Can't get it to go. Bauman gets it stripped away. Just a rarity. Kind of off night so far for some of these Raiders shooters that have otherwise been carrying the offensive load for GRCC up to this point. Here's a deep 3. That misses off the front. Kind of a bad shot selection there for Jackson. The feed, the push. Great way to miss or avoid that first attempt. Bauman again. Bauman finally gets a 1 to go. 28-22. 5:30 to play here in half number 1. This game is shaping up to be a classic here tonight. They kick it out, contested 3. Can't bank it off the glass. Chance to cut it down to a 1-possession game. The floater is no good. Put back is better. Tyron Thomas. Within 4 now are the Raiders. Schindler pulls up from mid-range. Beautiful silhouette there, and it's 30-24. Schindler tonight with 10 points. 12 points, leading the Raiders. Richards hits the deck. Jackson makes room. Put back is fouled, so Thomas will head to the line. 4:31 to play here in half number 1. 30-24 is our score. And the Raiders have been a 50% free throw shooting team here tonight. Matt Richards getting ready to check out. Richards bent over at the waist. He hit the floor hard. Looked like kind of a non-contact injury. So the Raiders are going to be without their big man here for the time being. So out on the floor, Tyron Thomas, Gaden Muxlow, Lucas Pitch, Nate Keel, and E.J. Bauman. All players that, if they get hot, they can get going. So we're going to get a timeout on the floor. 4:31 to play here in the first half. 30-25 is our score here in the GRCC Sports Network.
One free throw again for Thomas remaining.
4:31 remaining here in half number one. 30-25 is our score. Tyron Thomas will sink his second free throw. Perfect 2 for 2. They're within 4, the closest they've been in a while. Schindler quickly step back, 2, rolls off the rim. Moxlow with the rebound. Gotta be careful with some of those passes if you're GRCC. Thomas through traffic. Thomas couldn't finish, but he does draw the foul. So we'll head to the line for another couple of free throws. Crowd a little vocal here tonight. As he just rings this one in, but crowd a little vocal here tonight. Appears maybe members of the baseball team here at GRCC. Enjoying some of the GRCC basketball. Thomas, ice in his veins, 4 for 6 tonight. The free throw line, he has sunk his last 4, which has helped the Raiders pull within 2 here with 4:05 to play. So the Bruins been a little bit quiet as of late. Rico McFadden getting ready to check back in.
Rico McFadden coming in for number 1, Ty Thomas.
And another media timeout. 3:57 to play here in the first half here on the GRCC Sports Network. Out of the media timeout. Final 4 minutes of play here in the half. And the Bruins have gone cold with majority of the bench players for GRCC getting the playing time. And that's not to take anything away from these bench players. They still produce a ton, but the Bruins, Demoff can't get the bounce, but McFadden finishes it for him. And we're all tied up at 30. The Raiders looking for their first lead of the night. First time we've been tied since the 0-0 mark. Through traffic, the drive. Can't get the bounce, the putback shot. No! Third chance try, it's rejected! Raiders with the way with it. Keel falls to the floor, and a penalty picked up on the Bruins. So Robert Stewart, his first on the night. That'll be the Bruins' 11th team foul. So it'll be bonus, double bonus all the way now for the Raiders, which the free throws have helped them get back into this game. And Keel drains his first. Keel's second attempt is pure, so the Raiders with a 2-point lead, their largest lead of the night. Also their first lead of the night. Looking to continue that here with 3 to play. And it has been a rough scoreless drought over the last 2 minutes for the Bruins. 1 for their last 7 from the field. Getting a little herky-jerky. Dishes it outside. The drive inside. And he's fouled, and he'll head to the line with a chance to tie this game at 32. Demoff gets it stripped away. Down the floor goes KCC, and he's foul. Or excuse me, he makes it. Looked like a foul, a big hack from up here. So the Bruins back on top. Solid 14 points on the night for Schindler. Swings it. Beautiful crisp pass. Pitch inside. No. 2:05 to play. A little hesitation. Arm pass. I'm going to say he picked it up. He carried the ball. 2:02 to play here in the first half. Keel swatted away. Keel receives the inbound. Bauman now with it. So he approached the 90-second mark. Bauman can't connect with the rainbow. Richards off the glass for two. 34-33 is our score. Minute 30 remaining here in the first half. Swing pass outside. It misses off the left. Let's see. Last touched. GRCC. One possession game, a basket for KCC. Give it back. The floater off the glass can't get the roll. Keel down the floor, the bounce to McFadden. McFadden slams it down! See, now it looks like we had some controversy after that one. It appears maybe a tech was given. So McFadden called for the tech. Can't imagine it was because of his, can't imagine it was because of his hang time. It wasn't even that much. I mean, he had to said something verbal. So anyway, after the momentum shifting dunk, that flips it back. And it'll be a 1:02 remaining. We'll be right back here on the GRCC Sports Network. Welcome back here on the GRCC Sports Network. 1 minute remaining here to play in the first half. Bruins within one possession. Trying to help themselves and hopefully go into the locker room with a lead. Marvin Schindler trying to cross up his opponent. Schindler with the drive. Schindler and one. So Schindler will try to complete the three-point play as that rolls off the right. So it's just a 1-point game for the Bruins. Demhoff down the floor. Demoff trying to go through traffic. And Joe Fox asking how that wasn't anything, as some of the fouls becoming so selective. Some of these players are feeling like here for the Raiders. About 2 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. We'll see how aggressive this defense gets for GRCC here in these final seconds of the first half. Just trying to keep this game at a one-possession game. Nice pick, pulls up from 3. Can't make it. Down the floor they go. 3 seconds to go. 2, loses it, goes it up at the buzzer, and no. Off the mark, they miss. 37-36, Bruins will lead it. Heading into the locker room. And that will do it. Here at halftime, some confusion between Joe Fox and the officials. Kellogg hasn't started going to the locker room yet. And I think that'll be it. So we'll take our halftime break. When we come back, we'll have to start at the second half here on the GRCC Sports Network. Welcome back here on the GRCC Sports Network. Kellogg Community College, Grand Rapids Community College here on the second leg of this men's-women's doubleheader. Jackson Heiden back with you. And taking a look at the scoring breakdown here tonight. GRCC down 1. KCC leads at 37-36. Tyron Thomas leads the way for the Raiders with 9 points. 9 assists for Matt Richards, or excuse me, 9 rebounds for Matt Richards, and 2 assists each for both Keel and McFadden. Like to see those assist numbers get up a little bit more for the Raiders. On the flip side, for the Bruins, it's 18 points for Schindler, 4 rebounds apiece for both Murphy and Green Richardson. This game has been neck and neck all game long. Largest lead at one point was 11 for Kellogg, but that's it. Bauman finds a lane, then kicks it out. Kind of a bad pass, though. Disrupting. Richardson swirls it in. The Raiders have had the game, or had the lead for at least a minute and a half in this game, and that's been it. Now Bauman with a chance to give them back the lead here. Thomas for the lead. Clanks off the front of the rim. Navigating this offense is Murphy. A little jab by Owens before dishing that back outside. Schindler driving, steps back, pulls up, and rattles out. He jacks a 3, and he drains it. The threes have not been coming easy tonight for GRCC, but makes it look easy after that three-pointer. At the free throw line, Murphy finds Roberts. Roberts can't finish. Chance to build on to what could be their largest lead of the night. They led by 3 at one point. That's been it. Last touch, KCC. But any kind of bucket here, other than just one free throw, will give the Raiders their largest lead of the night. Thomas will find Jackson on the inbound pass. And Thomas slides backwards and falls down. Maybe a wet spot on the floor. So an unfortunate turnover there for the Raiders. 18 left to play here in this game. Schindler navigating this offense. Murphy thinking about the deep 3. Still thinking about it. He'll drive himself and he'll float it in. 41-41. So we go back and forth. Thomas with the drive. Thomas, shot called off. Foul on the floor. Looks like it's going to be a push. 17-31. And a push there, Kevin Roberts knocking Matt Richards down on the ground. So another foul picked up. Quick 2 here in the opening 2.5 minutes of the second half. They picked up, had a bunch of fouls there in the first half. And he banks it off the glass. Beautiful play there by Tyron Thomas. Joss gets it off in time. Twitchiness, the power, the strength, the skill, and he can't finish. Bauman, Joss gets it off. Here we go again, Murphy to the rack. Murphy knocks it down. 43 all. Richards with the feed. Richards rejected last touch. KCC. Back and forth we go here in this game. Raiders once down by 10. A beautiful cut by Thomas. Marvin Schindler bit on the aggressive steal attempts, and now they'll look to keep pace with the Raiders. And so far, so good. That's exactly what they've been able to do here in the second half. The drive, the spin, the layup. No good. Looking for the foul that time. They aren't going to get the call. Murphy on the defensive. Pitch on the drive. Pitch spinning his way around. It's rejected by Damian Green Richardson. Receives the inbound pass at Bauman. Now they're quickly swinging it around the world. Thomas goes inside. Bauman turns around and shoots. Can't find the bottom of the net. Richards, no. 2 tries, no basket. Chance to tie or take the lead. Flips it out. Passes up on the 3. Drives instead. The floater, good. 45-45. Jackson inside. He is fouled. And that'll be immediate timeout. 15:38 to play here in the second half. 45 all here on the GRCC Sports Network. 15:38 to play here at half number 2. It's 45-45. Raiders with the ball. Bauman receiving the ball back from Richards. So both these teams go back and forth with each other. Bauman with a nice low bounce pass. Richards can't get it to go off the glass. Second chance try. Thomas fouled. He'll head to the line for a pair. Thomas has been the best free throw shooting player tonight. 4 for 6. Keel has 4 attempts as well. Thomas transferred in from the Division II Frostburg State. He redshirted his freshman year. He's came to GRCC and has shown really during his time here why he is that next level quality. As he rings in his second, 47-45. Bruins looking for a response. Pulls up from free throw line. Can't find the bottom of the net. And now the Raiders with a chance to double their lead. Jackson retreats. Jackson with a little jib jab. The roller falls. Largest lead of the night for GRCC. Under 15 to play here in half number 2. A lot of time killed off this clock for Kellogg. The pull-up jumper rolls in. Raiders are going to have to work really hard if they want to try to pull away. Our first look at Jake Chapman here tonight. It's a perfect bounce pass feed to him. Found the bottom of the net. Schindler will reset this offense. Schindler pulls up. Can't find the bottom of the cup. Second chance try. Murphy can't either. Power in numbers here for the Raiders. Bauman trying to do it himself. Finds Thomas. Thomas fouled. Or maybe he is the person that gets the foul. I'm taking a look as the season moves on where the standings are here in the Western Conference standings. Grand Rapids tied for a four-way tie for first place with GR, Lansing, Lake Michigan, and Kazoo Valley. Kellogg with 4 and 3. If Kellogg can come back and win this game, they'll move in a tie for first place. It also depends on what other teams are doing. Contested three, rattles out, put back is good. Great heads up play here by the Bruins as they continue to fight alive as this game hasn't really grown more than just a 3-possession lead, but this might be it. Demhoff with a beautiful play inside, draws the foul. 4-point lead. (54-49). We move along here. 12:52 remaining here in the second half. Keel hits it off, pitch down the floor. Demhoff inside. McFadden, yes! Raiders starting to pull away. Gotta keep it up though, it's just 6 points. Needing to find some looks on the outside. Murphy will trying to find the look inside, and he clanks it off the glass. Tell you what, if you like the inside the paint type or inside the arc type of basketball, this would be the game for you. And it's rejected. Pull-up jumper, clanks off. So the 3 ball doesn't fall. 4-point lead for the Raiders. Keel waits. He drives. It's off the back iron. Keel gets drawn the foul with 12:02 left to play here in this game. There's a 4-point lead. That one drains, 58-52. 6-point lead for Kellogg. Pulls up. Swish. Jackson loses his handles. Now Kellogg. That'll pick up a quick foul. Schindler not happy with it. Thought they had an opportunity to really cut it down. We'll be right back here on the GRCC Sports Network. (58-54), 11:34 to play here at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena. Jackson hiding with you. McFadden with a nice feed inside. Can't finish. Down the floor. Quickly they go. Pulls up. Rejected! Lucas' pitch comes from behind. Keel outside for three. No. Quickly again. Nice bounce pass. Spinning, needing some help. No look pass for three. Rainbow shot, no good. Demhoff comes away with it. It's a 3-on-1. Inside, McFadden the lob. And Demhoff finishes. Oh, they're going to call. Say basket interference, man. It's a call that, honestly, I haven't heard in a really long time entering this season. And this season alone, I've called 3 games this year with this called. And (58-54), so the Bruins catching a slight break here. Chance to cut it back down to just a 1-possession game. Pumps, step back three. Yes! Much needed 3 for the Bruins, as that brings Murphy's total to 21 points here tonight. Murphy and Schindler make up over half of the team's points tonight. Raiders lead by 1. Nice feed inside. Keel, yes! 60-57. Things are getting tight here in GR, as the final stretch is coming up. 10 minutes to play. Flanks off the back. That would have gave him the lead, or would have brought him within 1. Jackson down the floor, coast to coast. Jackson is open for business. 62-57. Schindler kicks out. Now Murphy. Murphy trying to find his teammate. Loose. Almost grabs it back. Jackson comes away with it though. Keel kicks it outside. Pitch for three. Yes! 8-point lead for GRCC. And a timeout called by KCC. We'll take one as well here on the GRCC Sports Network. (65-57). Raiders with an 8-point lead. Their largest lead of the night. Kellogg. It's stolen away again. Down the floor. Jackson for 10-point lead. And it rolls in. 67-57, 9 to go. Ooh, a little shiftiness. Bruins need a spark. And they get one there. Can they keep it rolling? They're going to need some defensive stops. Their defense looks like it's tiring out a little bit. Richards. Yes, and the foul. The drive inside. And the Bruins are going to need to start finding something more successful than just the inside the paint drives. No look pass. Demhoff for three. No. Man, that was a beautiful setup play there. And he goes for a nice slip and slide on the floor.
Now the Raiders number 14 foul. It's his first team foul, number 3.
70-59 it goes. With 8:06 to play. Oh, contested, and he draws a foul. Thomas just throws his hands up in the air. Like I said, they need to try to find some other way to get more than just 2 points, and that is certainly one way to do it. And immediate timeout, 7:59 to play here on the GRCC Sports Network. 70-60. Second attempt is good. 2 for 2. Trying to go 3 for 3. Yeah, we needed a. They needed. They needed a way to get some 3 points on the board, and they found a way. But now with these fouls racking up here for the Bruins, Raiders will have a 1-1. He swirls in his first. So got to keep the thinking about it. Pulls up for 3. Clanks off. Ball loose. Richards comes away with it. Bruins need to keep out of foul trouble, but right now the Raiders have this game in the grasp of their hands. It's their game to lose. 7.5 to play. Heel will kick it outside. 4-3. Yes! Another one. He's got 13 points on the night. There's another shot. This is out. Dribble jive and another rejection by Demhoff. Demhoff with 4 blocks on the night. Coach for the Bruins letting the officials know how to do their job with 7:09 left to play. Still in their ear. Step back 2-pointer is no good. The drive off the gun. How strong is Green Richardson? Swinging around, the Raiders have been hot. They've been playing fun ball. And Muxlow continues the fun ball. 15-point lead. Bruins needing a spark. Trying to jump into one. No good. Richards with the rebound. Muxlow another 3. Why not? Raiders 18-point lead. 6:04 to go and Muxlow is hot. The Raiders are hot. 18 points. We'll be right back here on the GRCC Sports Network. 81-63, 6:04 left to play here in half number 2. And Murphy and Schindler has been the only source of offense for KCC tonight. They've only played 4 of their bench players tonight. Looks like they're going to reset here for a moment, but 6 minutes left to go officially now. The Raiders hit a couple of big 3-pointers and their lead up to 18. The spin, the drive, the floater is good. (81-65). Kicks it outside. Muxlow, another one. No, not that time. This place was about to erupt had Muxlow found the bottom of the net again. And Keel will draw the foul. Well, taking a look at the Raiders tonight. 5 players in double digits. Muxlow has hit a couple of big 3s. Raiders started out this game shooting below 30% as a team, but in the second half they shot 57%. Keel, Jackson, retreating. Swings it around, Keel drives, Keel, the layup, no, Richards, the putback is better. Five left to play here on this Wednesday night. The drive, no foul. Joe Fox, his hands, really the entire coaching staff, very confused. The feed, extra pass, Keel. No foul and a late whistle. We'll send him to the line for 2, or excuse me, for an extra. So he misses his 1 free throw opportunity. They go down the floor with it. Kicks it out. Here's a 3. He swirls it in. So their 3rd player in double digits now. Full court press as they try to force another turnover. And that's a good start. Only down 15. Trying to draw the foul. Can't get it. No foul called either. Demoff down the floor. 2 on 3 on 1. The lob. Keel. No. He'll take it himself, and that's good. No fouls. Refs deciding to swallow their whistle here in the last couple of minutes. Richards. And it's good. Nearly a goaltend there from the Bruins. They've got to stop the Raiders at every cost. And finally a whistle called. So William Owens will head to the line for 2. 87-72 is our score. And another timeout. 3:42 to play here on the GRCC Sports Network. 87-72, 3:42 to play here in this second half. First free throw attempt on its way is good. They're going to have to play nearly perfect basketball here for the rest of the way if they want a chance at coming back and beating the Raiders. And that one finally sinks. 13-point lead. What can the Raiders do here? Thomas was open, and he's off his hands out of bounds. Looking for some help. They dish it out to the top of the key. The drive. They're saying it went off his knee. .323 to play. See, jump ball, possession arrow should stay in the favor of the Raiders. Cross floor, Raiders playing some keep away here. Jackson, 3 minutes left, drives. No good, put back shot, no good again. KCC with it with under 3 to play. Down the floor they go. The rack, good. So back down to just 11. Can't really afford to foul right now, but you have to play tight defense and just force missed shots. The Raiders are going to try to eat up a lot of this clock too. And a turnover there on the Raiders. And if this leads to another Bruins bucket, there's a chance that we see Joe Fox burn a timeout. He does have 3 left. Bruins do just have 1, so they're going to want to use that for the right time. But Murphy trying to cut it back down to single digits. Inside. And fouled. He'll head the line for 2 and a chance to bring this down to 9 points. Well, the last time we met together here at GRCC, the Raiders survived a late comeback from Glen Oaks and hung on and won by 4. So closing out games is not unfamiliar, or struggling to close out games hasn't been unfamiliar for the Raiders. So that one misses. Off the foot. Oh man, I don't know about that. The ball was loose. They call it a jump ball. So we're gonna get a timeout here. 87-76, 2:60 to play here on the GRCC Sports Network. So 2:16 remaining. The Raiders at 1 point. Found themselves down by 11. Came all the way back. And now the Bruins trying to come from behind again from a similar deficit. The Raiders right now just playing a giant game of keep away. Nice feed inside, and then case off the glass is good. 89-76, time is running out for Kellogg. They drive, trying to draw the foul, can't get it to go. Ball loose, Demhoff with it. And it's one of those that's like not really worth your time following, especially when they lead by 15. Ball came loose, and he draws the foul. Marvin Schindler will head to the line. He's got 23 points tonight. If he makes both of these, he'll tie his teammate Anthony Murphy with 25 points. And both of those combining to make up 2/3 of the scoring for the Bruins here tonight. So he misses his first. Minute 36 left on the clock. Off his foot. And it's intercepted. They're just trying to dribble it out, maybe draw some fouls here. Yeah, that'll be one. I don't know. Fouls seem pointless at this point in the game. I know it's a 14-point lead, but the Raiders have shot pretty well here from the free throw line tonight. 76%, 19 of the 25 free throws have been good. They started out really cold, but then recovered. Demhoff sinks his first. And he rolls that one off the tongue. Misses that one. Keel. Not sure if they're asking to follow or what. It just doesn't make much sense to me right now with the way this game is gone. He gets the roll. Oh, acrobatic play for the Raiders to keep that in bounds. Under a minute to play. They're just trying to dribble this one out, and they finally get the foul called, but it's counterproductive at this point in the game. We can look ahead as to what's to come for but the Raiders will be back home on Friday night. Nate Wangler will be on the call as they take on Lake Michigan College here on the GRCC Sports Network. And they'll go on the road for quite a bit. That's the rest of the season. 5 seconds left. And oh, an interception, and that layup is good. Gets it across midcourt. Just about a second separating shot clock and game clock. And they'll just dribble it out for the final few seconds, maybe. Cross floor, here's a three. No good. And GRCC just grabs it back. Shot clock turned off. And that'll do it. Raiders hang on. They win 94-83 against the Bruins, and that'll do it from us here at the Gordon Hunsberger Arena on the campus of Grand Rapids Community College. Raiders 94, Bruins 83. Until next time, I'm Jackson Hyden. So long, everybody.
GRCC wants to thank you for coming to Ford Fieldhouse and supporting women's and men's Raider basketball. We'll see you back here on Friday night for another great Raider basketball doubleheader. Thanks for coming. Have a safe drive home. Good night and good sports.